So I've been in a Baki mood again, and I was rewatching the second Baki and Yujiro fight, but then I noticed something and it kind of pissed me off. So quick little backstory. For people who've been fans of Baki for years or remember watching Baki the Grappler back in the day, you remember how hype it was building up to this fight. And then when they actually fought, it was like, oh boy. We saw 13-year-old Baki train so hard for this fight, doing various things. But then it went horrifically wrong, and we saw how painfully unprepared he was. Yujiro even took the life of Baki's mom when she tried to save him, and this was the first time she ever showed true love for her son. Yujiro back in Baki the Grappler did a lot of very evil, heinous things, so he was just straight up villain there before he mellowed out later on in the series. So the buildup of their second fight was a big deal because originally this was the series finale for Baki. The manga actually ended for a few years before coming back years later. And one of the best moments is this scene where Baki talks about his iron will training, where it basically breaks down how he's able to take so much pain and so much damage during all his fights. He says, I did a lot of training where I underwent a continuous amount of pain. It's a common thing to experience while doing road work. Sweating until I almost went dry and my lungs started to hurt. Running for such a long time that my knees and ankles started to hurt. And while I underwent strength training, everything about it was straightforward. Your muscles start to ache and your body starts quivering. And sometimes the pain exceeds my limits and goes far beyond what my body can handle. And I lay there with my body exhausted and my muscles hurting. But even then, there are still exercises I have to do. Being in pain is never the end. For example, when I work on my lower body, the pain is really intense. When my muscles reach their limit, my thighs feel like they are on fire. That extreme pain, that flame, there isn't a lot that can compare to that sensation. When it comes to fighting, it's also a really simple matter. The limbs of my opponent can become weapons, all of which are used to inflict pain as they relentlessly attacked me. I have gone through and experienced these pains for 18 years. That was my life for almost every day. It became easier to deal with the pain as my body adapted. I did not shed any tears or broke down. It was almost as if I became immune to pain. That idea has now been rejected. That scene got me training my ass off when I was younger. And then I was so excited when Baki finally came back to see it finally animated. But lo and behold, when you go to Netflix and watch it, they cut that entire scene out. The reason this irked me is because I'm a freaking fitness weeb. Whenever I see an anime character doing push-ups, I'm like, hey, I'm right there with you. Let's crank out 200. And it just got me so hyped. But the thing is, Baki has become like this fitness icon when before he was very niche. And it's like, okay, but the thing about modern Netflix Baki is he barely works out in the show. Like he does a lot of fight training, but he doesn't do like, you know, his workout stuff. Kind of reminds me of JJK, which I love, which is now inspiring millions of people to get in shape to look like these people. But it's like, we don't see any of them train or work out at all. And I'm just like, I get it because they're sorcerers. It wouldn't make sense to, but it's like, bruh, that does add some character. Probably why my entire YouTube channel for years has been based around this stuff. But damn, I hope they don't make it a regular thing because like these four goats have done so much positive for my life, just like making me go, okay, let's go. So if you want to be able to train like Baki in real life and do stuff like this, give me a follow. I'll make you super, just saying.